Welcome, y'all. Back to some more geometry. Today we are starting our new chapter, chapter 12, surface area and volume of three-dimensional figures. Now, I know it says 12.2. Yes, we skipped 12.1. That's okay. We will survive. All right, so we're talking about surface area of prisms and cylinders specifically. We'll talk about volume later in 12.4 and 12.5, but we're going to focus on surface area. Let's talk about prisms. Now, understand, this whole chapter is made of three-dimensional shapes, solids. Now, talking about prisms specifically, prisms are made of two things, their bases and their lateral faces. Now, this is called triangular prism because the base is a triangle. Two triangles, and then it has three lateral sides. It has three because it has three sides to a triangle, so there's three lateral sides. A square prism, two square bases, and then four lateral sides. Pentagon, five sides, two pentagonal faces. A hexagonal means two hexagons, and then six lateral faces. And all these lateral faces are rectangles. They're all little tiny rectangles. But let's look at the part of the triangle. So down here, it says SA equals L plus 2B. So that's saying the surface area of your whole thing is equal to the lateral area, the area of the lateral faces, plus 2 times the area of the base. That's what the big B stands for. So let's start out with the lateral area. So lateral area is the area of all the faces put together around. So lateral area is equal to base, the perimeter. So this is the perimeter of the base. Perimeter of base. Ooh, let me close this out. Boop. Times the height of the whole shape. So height of prism. All right, so for example here, the perimeter of the base is 8, 8, and 10. That gives us 26. I'm going to take that times the height of the whole thing, which is 15. So in our handy dandy calculator, we take 26 times 15, get 390. So the lateral area, L or just LA or L, same thing, is equal to 390 units square. So to now find the surface of the other thing, we got to find our two other sides we're missing, the two bases, or the base. Now this base right here is a triangle. And if you remember, triangles can be found by taking base times height divided by 2 of the shape. So the base of our triangle is 10. The height of the triangle is this 6 right here, times 6 divided by 2. That gives us 30. So as we go into our formula here, surface area equals our lateral area, which we found to be 390, plus 2 times the base area. Now it's 2 times the base area because there's two bases. We just found the area of 1. So 390 plus 60, that gives us 450 units square. All right, let's try another one here, another prisms. So this is a trapezoidal prism because the bases are trapezoids. We have two trapezoids. Trapezoids have four sides, the quadrilateral, so it has four lateral faces. Now remember, surface area equals lateral area plus 2 times the base area, the area of the bases. So start the lateral area. So lateral area again is perimeter times height. The perimeter here, so lateral area is equal to the perimeter, which would be 12 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 times the height of the whole prism, which is 10. All right. Oops. Let me erase that. So we add those numbers up together. We end up getting 28 times 10. So our lateral area is equal to 280. 280. Wow, let's keep jumping right there. So now let's find the area of our base. So our base is a trapezoid. So if we remember trapezoids formula, trapezoid goes base 1 plus base 2. Actually, let me be a little bit more organized. We're going to change the color so we know this is a different thing. So base, area of base is equal to base 1 plus base. Man, those change different color. It did not change. What the heck? All right, let's try this one more time. I'm going to go with red. All right, so area of the base, so big B is equal to base 1 plus base 2. Remember, trapezoids, we add the bases, multiply the height, divided by 2. So on here, remember, the bases of the two parallel sides in a trapezoid. So we got 12 plus 6 times the height of the trapezoid, which is the 4 up here, all over 2. We add those up. We get 18 times 4 over 2, and it's giving us 36. So that's the area of our base. Let's put it all together. So surface area equals lateral area, which is 280, plus 2 times the area of the base. Area of the base is 36. We multiply that, we get 72. 280. So our surface area equals 280 plus 72. We end up getting 352 units square. Okay, that's the surface area, and that's just all the outside of it, not the inside. We'll talk volume. The only is interior, inside. Surface area is outside. Let's look at prisms. Not prisms, sorry, cylinders. Now, cylinders are done very much exactly the same as a prism, except the bases are circle, and so this is not necessarily a polygon, but it's still a shape. So let's talk about this. So remember, we said surface area equals lateral area plus 2 times the base area. So lateral area plus 2 times the base. But the lateral area, there's no perimeter. Remember, circles do not have perimeters, they have circumference. Circumference distance around the shape is circumference. So it's 2 times pi times r times h. So same thing, perimeter times height when it comes to polygons, with the polygons. But this is a cylinder, so it's circumference. So let's find the circumference of our, or not circumference, lateral area. So lateral area here is equal to 2 times pi times our radius, which is 14, times our height. Now remember, we want to keep this in terms of pi till the very end, because if we round too early, sometimes we'll get off. As we were doing it in class, some of us did 3.14 at the very beginning, some of us did it. Plus, also, if we keep it in terms of pi, that helps us kind of have a easier math number to deal with until the very end. So we take 2 times 14 times 18. We end up getting the lateral area of 504 pi. All right, so we got that. So let's look at our base. Remember, our base is a circle. So base equals a circle, which is pi radius square. Pi radius square. The big too should be a little too. Square. There we go. So we'll do pi times 14 square. We square 14, we get 196 pi. So let's kind of put that together now. So surface area equals our lateral area, which we found to be 1504 pi, times plus 2 times the base area, which is 196 pi. We have two circles, two bases, so 196 times 2, we get 392. 392, make sure I got the right number. So we got 504 pi plus 392 pi. We add those up, 4. We end up getting 800, so area, so surface area equals 896 pi. Now, if we were keeping it in terms of pi, we'd be done there, unit squared. But let's go ahead and round it now to the 2 decimal places. So we take the 896 times pi, you end up getting 2,814.867. So it's 87 units square. Let's try one more. Let's see how, one more. So this time's a little bit smaller numbers, so it should be a lot easier to do it. So we got our radius of 4, our height of 8. Remember, surface area equals the lateral area, which is 2 pi r h plus the area of the base. So 2, and the base is always be the same, so it'll be 2 times pi radius square. All right, so let's plug in numbers. We got surface area equals 2 times pi times the radius of 4 times the radius of 8 plus 2 pi 4 square. So 2 times 4 is 8 times 8 is 64 pi. Okay, 4 squared is 16 times 2 gives us 32 pi. We put that together, we get 96 pi units square. We're done right there. We're keeping in terms of pi, that's it. But let's go ahead and multiply those two together. You end up getting 301.59 units square. All right, y'all. Hopefully that kind of helps out for you guys that miss. Homework is, of course, on Google Classroom. Have a wonderful day.